Welcome to Cut Daisies and Unicorns. What a way to start season 3 off with the Blackbird doing its thing. I don't even know if it's a boy or a girl, so we're just gonna say it's an it. And so thanks, Blackbird, for doing your song. As we start off on season 3, we welcome you back in, and we're glad to be here once again to be able to start this off and talk about new things.
We are. We've got a great first episode, but I want to warn everybody who's been making plans for the the flashback episode. That's not happening
Right away.
Not right away. Yep. And so what we're doing is we're doing the best we can. And so we've got a good episode coming up. We're talking about the season to come, and I want to let people know too to erase the live show on the last Sunday in July and put it to the first Sunday in August.
Right.
August 1.
August 1, we're going to be live back when we did it the first time, but August 1 will be the date we will, we're going to launch into that, August 1.
We're going to get it all set up, and, we're going to do live at Sunday night. So it'll be good.
It's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
It always is.
Yeah. So we, in this episode 1, we kind of run through some funny stories.
Fresh starts.
Fresh starts.
What do you do with the fresh start?
Yep. What are you going to do?
Right.
That's our question. What are you going to do with a fresh start?
Right.
Because at Cut Daisies and Unicorns, we give you 4 fresh starts every year. I mean, that's like amplified goodness right there.
Like, ooh, a brand new season, a brand new start.
New you. I wanted to sing a song, but I didn't know where to go with it, so I'm just going to,
You're going to scratch that?
I scratched that melody right out of my head.
Walk that back.
I am. Oh, my gosh. The awkward walk. Back up that train. Here comes the bus. Yep. So, any other thoughts?
Oh. My head, there's lots of things, as we will talk about in this episode. There's lots of things rattling around, but whether it's screws being loose or just thoughts kind of just going from, back and forth, kind of like that ping pong or what is that old Atari game, since we're...
That's Pong.
Pong, yes, yeah. That's the one
Or you could be a bobblehead.
Like, bong, bong, bong. So I have all kinds of stuff that is going boom, 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 and just trying to...
Bow. Bow, bow.
So speeding it up or slowing it down. Either, both of them will probably be a good thing.
You know what I can't remember? So you know how on an episode we were talking about cassette players?
Yeah.
And I was like drawn to them, but I was like, I'm not going to start that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I was cleaning out some buckets, I ran across 2 cassette players, but I had thrown all of my cassettes out.
Oh no.
Of like different things that could have been played through said cassette players. Except when I was going through another tub, now I found some cassettes. And I don't remember if I threw the cassette players out or if I have them in another tub. Sounds like too many tubs to me.
There's a lot of tubs.
I emptied 6 more tubs, dude. We do talk about this, but it's the cassette player thing that I didn't share.
You didn't,
Yeah.
Consolidation.
Well,
minimalism.
And working toward. I mean, I have my keepsake tub. You're gonna laugh at this because I didn't share this either. Yeah. See, we're giving you new stuff.
Right.
I have my.
For them, it's the first stuff. Because this is a trailer.
Yeah. So, like, I'm just saying I'm not spoiling anything, or you're not going to be like, yeah, we heard that on the trailer, Steve. Thanks. Somebody's out there going, that's not my voice. Those are my thoughts, but that's not my voice. And like, oh yeah, well, that's how I think you feel when it's like a cross between not quite Eeyore, but it's not Elton John either. This is my sarcastic voice. But anyway, I labeled the tub Koval Keepsakes 67 to 2003. Yeah. I got more tubs to go through too.
Yeah.
I still haven't been through all my office from Glory Day.
Yeah.
I haven't. It's in I think I have three tubs of that.
To still go through.
Oh yeah.
To minimalize.
Yeah. You know what else I have to do? It won't happen this week. But next week,
Yeah.
you're the man with the keys. Your keys open doors.
Yeah.
And so I need to get into that room that has my book tubs.
Oh, I think it's unlocked.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, this is awesome. I'll carry those up to the studio today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I have my library tubs. And I'm down to, I believe, I have 2 upstairs, and I think that there's 4 in the basement. So I'm down to 6 tubs. Now, mind you, when I left the job where I was preaching every week, I'm pretty sure I had 30 tubs of books, and I'm down to 6.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Think about how many tubs it would take to empty your shelves right now.
That's what I was thinking.
You know what else I know? You've got books on your shelves that I gave you from my tubs.
I remember that. I was just thinking that too. I'm like, yeah, I think I inherited some of those.
Yeah, you did. You did. Yeah, I don't know quite what to do.
Right.
We're certainly in a different day and age. I think that there's value in books.
Oh yeah.
I like to hold a book to read. I don't like reading on a tablet.
I do both still.
Yeah.
But I can understand the feel of a paper book, sure.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, I got a bunch of Spurgeon. I got a bunch of D.L. Moody. I've got a bunch of MacArthur. I got a bunch, and then there's a whole bunch that I have just gifted off to Goodwill and thought, you know what, some theologian's going to run across this, and it's going to be
a sweet day for them.
Oh man, they'll be so excited. But I have like the Treasury of David by Charles Haddon Spurgeon. It's like a 6-volume set of him like pontificating of the Psalms.
Wow. Were they his sermons or they were just thoughts?
I'm not really sure. I haven't read those books since 2003.
Ages.
So I'm just, wow, that's scary. From 2003, I'm only 2 years away from being 20 years out from when those books were boxed up. Whoa.
Yeah. That's crazy. Time flies.
Yeah. It started making me think of how lonely those books feel. Haven't been in tubs for 20 years. Because that's how I think about them.
They haven't been touched.
I know. Well, actually, they have. I've gone through the tubs several
so you've
times.
Touched them
Yeah. But I mean, yeah. But they're all personal, like people. Like the ones I have a hard time getting rid of are the ones that were gifts.
Right.
Yeah. Minimalize that.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of books that I could probably start to give away too.
Yeah.
I mean, I have some duplications of books that I'm like, and usually when I start doing it, if I talked about it with somebody, I'm like, oh, do you want it? Here you go. This is a wonderful opportunity for me to give you this book.
Yeah, and I just feel like with the evolution of my faith path and stuff like that I'm just reading different stuff. But not to discount the knowledge and just, I mean, the wealth of information. I mean, gosh, but then the internet's at your fingertips.
Right.
You know what I love?
What do you love?
Talking about artificial intelligence. I love that when my phone's listening to the TV shows that I'm watching, and then things start showing up in my news feed from the episode. Right. Isn't that redundant?
It is. They say that the AI on those is only activated at certain points in time, and I'm like, I don't think that that's the case.
No, it's not.
Because it'll randomly start to answer a question even though you didn't say "Hey Siri" or hopefully that didn't activate anything on anybody's
I have mine.
phone.
Mine's
Or
shut off like
Alexa.
Yeah.
Right. So if you say their name, then they're supposed to activate. But I think, sometimes they just start talking and you're like, I didn't ask you a question. Shut your mouth.
Right. Oh my gosh.
Be quiet. Know your place.
Hey, and by the way, don't you know Phil's head? There's enough going on right now. He doesn't need your help with it.
I don't need you trying to sort through my brain.
Yeah. Doo-doo. So many thoughts. Yeah. So that's kind of some of the stuff we're going through. We are going to ask 2 or 3 tough questions, and not tough, but if you're soul searching and you're like, or you don't have a person in your life that is asking good questions, we got some good questions for you on this episode coming up on Sunday.
We do. I think it's good to explore. And mental health is another, common thread through there too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Focus on it. Pay attention to it.
Yeah. Community.
And
where we find ourselves. And so new starts, community, couple chuckles.
I like the word chuckles.
It's Chuck full of nuts coffee. So there's that. And then there's a barrel of monkeys. Then there's that. But a couple chuckles. Cut Daisies and Unicorns right here.
Hashtag couple chuckles.
Or we could call it this, Cup o' Chuckles.
Just to be able to make it our own. Cup of chuckles.
Cup of chuckles. Yeah.
Have you had your cup of chuckles today?
I'd like to start every morning with a cup of chuckles.
I think we should make a mock commercial about the cup of chuckles.
I know a guy who's roasting coffee. Maybe we could have Perry put together a cup of chuckles blend, and then we would promote it for his coffee company.
Yeah.
I'll hit him up on Messenger and see.
Perfect. Cup of chuckles coming soon.
Hashtag Cut Daisies and Unicorns.
All right. And
if you look in the mirror, just remember, if you're not pushing up daisies, you are the unicorn.
That's a great phrase too. That's what we're about, but I don't think it's ever been stated.
I've never
that.
synthesized it that way.
It's never been stated.
Yeah, if you're not pushing up daisies,
you are a unicorn.
You are the unicorn. Huh. Let's talk about the unicorn in the room.
Yeah.
I
wonder.
Yeah. Okay.
This
is a Target special with a little with a little heart on her butt. Boop boop. Yep. Her name's Daisy. Daisy the unicorn.
Daisy the unicorn. Why not? It's what it should be.
Yeah. I have a hard time. I have to resist buying other unicorns.
Wow. I see them all the time.
I know.
Now.
Well, the trend is your friend.
The trend is your friend. The trend of unicorns.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we still got to work on, in this time frame, our merch that we were talking about earlier.
So, yeah, that's another thing I got to put on my list.
Yeah. So we need to punch out some merch so that we can spread the word by people wearing it.
Yeah. People like hashtag Daisy the unicorn. Yeah.
Or cup of chuckles. As seen on.
Cup O' Chuckles is a sponsor, fully sponsored by us for development and your consumption. Mm-hmm. Cup O' Chuckles.
Yeah. Not yet copyrighted, so don't take it.
Oh, we'll have to Google that and see. It's probably already taken.
Cup of Chuckles?
Yeah. As a coffee?
I don't know.
We're going to find out.
We're going to see in just one moment.
How many milliseconds will it take?
Cup O' Chuckles. Did you mean cup of Chuckles? No, I mean cup. There's Chuckles the candy, which...
Oh, yeah. I like those. I like jelly kind of stuff with sugar.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cup of Gold?
Nope.
Mm-mm. Clown's coffee mug? No?
Nope. But see, Chuckles, that's what people, it's the creepy clown.
Yeah. I mean, even Cup of Chuckles does not come up because it's saying...
We're onto something.
We are.
We've just ruined it. Somebody's going to steal our idea.
All right, the first annual Chuckles Cup. So that's not even what we're talking about.
No, and you don't have a first annual.
Yeah, you don't.
No.
Because then it's not. That is true. And that's what Heather brings that up quite a bit. Our first annual, you're like, no. You can't say that.
No.
This is our first.
This is our first. Year 2 is our annual event. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And technically, I wouldn't do that because you got to get to episode 3.
Right.
Yeah. So we don't have our first annual season.
No. Yeah, and the only thing that I can see about a cup of... So there's a news station out of Pensacola that they have a morning cup of Chuckles. And it's kind of... Then they show a clip of something, so...
Yeah.
So I think we're on to something.
I think we need a coffee blend called Cup O' Chuckles.
Right. And then we could always then branch that into like, beer, and just have a whole, brand of brew that comes out that's a Cup of Chuckles too.
Oh my gosh. All the beer companies are, we kind of took Cut Daisies from Daisy Cutter. So, we're not going to, I didn't say that. I'm going to probably take that out so it can't be used against us in a court of law.
Well, we didn't take it directly. So, there's an evolution of it.
It influenced us.
It did.
Yeah. But after we monetize and everything, is like all of a sudden we're taking over the World Wide Web with our automated intelligence.
With so many good ideas.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We have more good ideas than we have time to actually develop.
We do.
Yeah. We've talked about this. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's coming up in this next episode. You can listen to it on Sunday.
Right. It's going to be good.
All right. So what happens when you put two guys with beards in a room around a black tablecloth with black t-shirts on? You get season 3, episode 1. Right. That's what happens. Mm-hmm.
It's exactly what happens. It just naturally occurs that way. We got black shirts. We got a black bird.
Oh, yeah.
And just to make it stand out, we get Daisy the unicorn, who's pink.
Yep.
Riding the black bird. That sounds like a song. Riding the blackbird.
All right, here we go. We're going out the same way we came in.
There we go. Look at Daisy holding on. Hold on. No. Couldn't do it. That wasn't 8 seconds, Daisy.
All right.
Well, we're glad to be back. And we're hoping that you also are glad that we are back.
And if you're not, don't worry about it. But we are glad to be back.
For sure.
All right, so you got this Phil and Steve edition coming up. The next week, we're going to do a highlights reel. Hopefully be able to get you to pass that along so that people can go back and listen to some of our favorite spots over the last 2 episodes, and then we go live, and then we interview.
Right. Then we'll have interviews lined up. We'll have people on the show, hopefully brand new ones that you don't know, I don't know, and we'll get to hear unicorn stories.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good, everybody. Take care.
See ya.